fun. Performing with my own friends is even more fun. But do you know what's more fun than all of those things put together? Reading books. Welcome to Kids Reading Club. This show will take you all around the world while you're sitting in your coziest reading spot. So, join us on our next expedition of reading a new book.
Welcome back, my dear friends. And now, we're gonna be reading this amazing story that I love. So, let's begin.
What's the name?
The name of the story is There's a Dinosaur on the 13th Floor.
Wow, this should be interesting
I
and
know.
exciting.
Okay, let's go to the first page. Welcome to the Shermore Hotel, said the porter. You must be Mr. Snore. You know,
Snore?
from
Maybe
his
he's
name.
sleepy.
Looks pretty sleepy.
Yeah.
I can see.
He has a big nose.
That's why his name, I think, is Mr. Snore. You must be Mr. Snore. Let me show you to your room. The sooner the better, said Mr. Snore. I am very sleepy.
Was that a real yawn?
No.
Sure?
Yes. Here you are, said the porter. Room 104. Sweet dreams, Mr. Snore. Mr. Snore thanked. The porter got ready for bed, crawled under the cover, and switched off the lights. But as he was about to lay his head upon the pillow, he heard a squeaky sound.
Look at the
I
shadow. No, that's not just a shadow, but also that's his head. But then this is like some blanket-like thing,
I know, let's see.
or square of something.
Hello, front desk. This is Mr. Snore. Hello, front desk. This is Mr. Snore in room 104. Somebody's sleeping on my pillow.
I would be grumpy too if somebody was sleeping on my pillow.
Especially in a hotel,
Yeah,
because maybe this hotel is not gonna be clean.
maybe it is good. Let's see. Fascinating.
Yes, that would be the mouse, said the porter. I believe he has had a very long day.
This shows that the hotel treats everybody equally, which acts like
Yeah.
equality.
Yeah,
That's
even
really
animals. So, the porter led Mr. Snore to a room on the 2nd floor. Sleep tight, Mr. Snore. Mr. Snore crawled into bed and switched off the lights.
He doesn't remove his glasses. And he's not wearing any blankets. I know.
Because you're gonna see. Mr. Snore crawled into bed and switched off the lights. But just as he was falling asleep, he felt a rush of cold air.
Maybe somebody stole his blanket.
Yeah. Looks like.
Oh my gosh. seriously?
Mr. Snore called the front desk again. Someone is hanging all the cover.
Seriously? Was
No.
it a hog?
That's written there.
Okay, that's not really polite.
That would be the pig.
Oh,
Here's a
okay.
pig in his bed. Okay.
I feel bad for him.
It is.
I
Well,
know the
The
mouse
mouse had a long day.
He was
But
having breakfast already.
yeah, but he was hungry.
The early mouse catches the cheese, or maybe the orange is here.
Yeah.
That would be the pig, said the portrait. Shall I bring you another blanket? No, Mr. Snore fumed. I want another room.
He's sure grumpy, you know.
I know. So the porter took Mr. Snore to the 3rd floor, where there were no pigs or mice to be found. Drip, drip, drip. Mr. Snore kicked off his sleepers, crawled into bed, and was just about to close his eyes.
He plays
when-
the guitar.
Yeah.
And he's kind of short.
Well, you can say that. Drip, drip, drip. Again. Sorry about the leaking ceiling, the porter said as Mr. Snore marched past the sea view on the 4th floor. This time, declared Mr. Snore, I will find my own room. He found one on the 5th floor. I don't think you will like this room. Whispered the porter. Unless, of course, you are found of.
There are cobwebs, maybe?
Witch's room. Ghosts. Boo,
I don't
boo,
think
boo.
ghosts, but let's see.
Spiders.
Spiders!
Spiders.
Cried Mr. Snore. Spiders! Cried Mr. Snore. Quickly, said the porter. To the left. How do you feel about bees? Asked the porter. The same way I feel about spiders, said Mr. Snore. Please keep the 6th floor.
He's actually kind of scared.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, after the mice and the pig and the other things.
Yeah, he has a right to be annoyed.
Yeah.
I'll bet. Not good service.
The 7th floor was too hot. The 8th floor was too cold. The 9th floor was just
Perfect?
Too perfect for him.
giraffes.
Huh? Giraffes? That's the last thing I expected.
I know.
Giraffes, cried Mr. Snore. The porter smiled. Would you care to get just wait on the 10th floor? On the 10th floor, they found
What did they find?
I fear
Teddy
to
bears?
think. Hamsters.
yes, and hundreds of them. Hamsters, where are the rest of the giraffes? Asked Mr. Snore. So they went to the 12th floor. Hey, it's empty, said Mr. Snore. No one ever stays here, explaining the porter. Perfect, said Mr. Snore, and he lay down and shut his eyes.
He's really happy to have some peaceful and quiet.
I don't think it's gonna last.
He's even sleeping on his box and he doesn't mind.
I know.
Okay. It does tend to get a big nosy. The porter warned, but Mr. Snore was already fast asleep.
Something's not right.
Mr. Snore rang the front desk. I cannot sleep with all this noise. I'm going to find a room on the 13th floor.
Look at his hat.
Oh dear, no, said the porter. On the 13th floor, there is a click.
There's a
Mr.
click.
Snore hung up.
Mr. Snore did
like- Too bad.
Mr. Snore did not wait to hear the porter's warning. He went up to the 13th floor. There were no mice, no pigs, no penguin, no snakes, no spiders, no dolphins, no bees, and no giraffes, not even a hint of a hamster. Nothing but a giant room with a giant bed and a giant pillow.
Maybe a giant itself stays here.
How is he
Maybe.
gonna get up?
I know.
Ring! Went the phone at the front desk of the Shermore Hotel. Let's see in the end. Hello, this is the dinosaur. on the 13th floor. Somebody is sleeping on my pillow. The porter sighed. That would be Mr. Snore, he said. He has a very long day. And that was our end of the story.
That was really nice.
Yeah,
I
and that
enjoyed
was
it.
also, and the dinosaur's last complaint was Mr. Snow's first complaint.
Okay guys, we're gonna be here after the break so we can discuss what did we like about the story. So, stay where you are. Okay guys, now we're just gonna discuss what did we like about the story. So, Rima,
Yeah.
what did you like about the story?
Well, this story was like really diverse, and also we learned that you have to give importance to everything, because in the hotel they gave space to not just humans but then to all kinds of animals, and they refused to disturb anyone. And even the dino whom we expected would maybe attack Mr. Snore was like really good to Mr. Snore and allowed him to sleep.
Yeah. So how about you, Ria?
Well, from this story, I learned that we should learn not to be fussy, and sometimes we should just learn to go along with nature. For instance, Mr. Snore did not like it that the animals were there in his room, but he should have actually been able to stay with it because they're part of nature, right? And he is too.
Okay guys, but I just have one question, like I'm asking myself for this whole story.
Yeah.
After when the dinosaur saw Mr. Snore on his bed, where did he sleep?
He slept
In the front desk part.
at the reception.
I guess.
Maybe, but I think he just threw out Mr. Snore from the window and he slept.
I don't think so. It looked the other way around.
Yeah.
Let's see. See? Reception. Front desk.
Oh. Well, he does have his pajamas on. Okay, that was our end for our episode for today. And don't forget to watch us on KTV2. Bye!
Goodbye.